Hey guys, today is December 22nd, 2012, and this is the fourth apocalypse that I have survived in my lifetime. We had Hellbop, which was when I was really little, Y2K, that thing in May last year, and then I survived the end of the Mayan calendar. Well, the Aztec calendar, actually. But yeah, I slept down here last night after playing Far Cry Lunch, which, by the way, I have to end that playthrough because it deleted that save. I had to start from scratch. I don't know what my game's doing, but it really hates me. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. You guys are probably going to get a twofer today because I forgot to upload yesterday's vlog. Hopefully it doesn't destroy your guys' lives too much. I got up really early this morning, about 10 minutes ago. It is 8 a.m. Probably about 7:30. And it occurred to me though, it is 2 days until Christmas, which is really cool, but where did the time go? Since last year, I graduated high school. I had a really awesome summer. I made some of the better friends of my life over that summer. And then I went to college. I made a ton of friends. I had a really awesome girlfriend for a time, and then that didn't work out. But hey, that was still a really good time in my life. This has probably been, 2012 has probably been one of the better years of my lifetime. Now that I really think about it, it's kind of sad knowing that I have about 8 days left in one of the better years, 8 or 9 days. I just watched a show on Asbergers syndrome, which is something that I actually deal with on a day-to-day basis, being autistic. The few of you that follow me that know me personally actually know about that, but I'll probably do a video actually talking about that in a couple of days, or maybe I'll do it in this video actually. Not right now though. It's really early. I'm tired still. I'm still a bit groggy from waking up. I have a sneeze coming on though. About 4 or 5 days after my accident, I was constantly, my mind was racing for some reason. I went over to see Rick, my best friend, and had known me for years and years. For some reason, I felt compelled to sit down at the keyboard. Derek had never played the piano before, and I just began to play. By the way, when at beating Far Cry 3, it was like save your friends or join Sitch now. So I'm like, so if I join Sitch, that means I don't save my friends. That probably means I'm gonna kill them. So I'm gonna save my friends. Like, it didn't even take me a moment's notice. It was like, click. Yeah, I'm gonna save them. I don't want to betray the people, the whole purpose of the game. But yeah, I have high functioning autistic spectrum, which is also known as Asbergers syndrome, which causes me to think very differently than most people do. I don't understand a lot of social rules, my head is constantly racing with thoughts and ideas. It is very difficult for me to show emotion, things like that, but yet here I am vlogging and pouring out my soul to the internet and talking to you guys like it's nothing. Probably because it's just to a camera. Most of my life I've actually been struggling with it until I got it like I actually was diagnosed with it, like I had it like officially like certified, I guess, last year or right around my senior year in high school, because I needed that to help me get into college so they would understand my GPA and things like that. But it's not really the most difficult thing I've dealt with in my life. You see, like, what is that? Autism Speaks? Like, those organizations, like, I don't actually know where I was going to go with that. That's one of the things my mind does. It'll go off on a little tangent and I'll completely forget what I was going to do with it. In addition to Asbergers, I also have a very severe ADHD, where I have to take a very high dosage of methylphenidate, Concerta, 72 milligrams of it every morning. I've been forgetting to take, I haven't taken it in the past 2 days just by mistake and waking up really late. Because if I don't take it early, I'll be up the entire night and I don't like that. I don't know where I was going with that either. It seems like there's the autism again. What the autism mainly does to me though is it makes things emotionally really challenging. Like, on the one hand, there's showing my emotions, but on the other hand, there's actually like being able to understand that I have the emotions, not being numb to reality and things like that. It's not really like I'm a robot. It's more just like I don't think of myself as a person. I think of myself as a being of thought, not as a being of humanity and emotion and things like that. I think of myself as someone who thinks and solves problems, not as someone who can relate to other people and things like that, which is the main reason I had a lot of trouble growing up and making friends and things like that. Up until middle school, I didn't have that many friends. In middle school, I had a class of 13, so I kind of had to bond with them. Then came high school, and I went to a school of about 2,000 people for the first 2 years, and then a different school about 2,000 or 3,000 people the last 2 years. The first 2 years at the one school were kind of awful. I had enough friends in my mind, but in all reality, I was hanging out with the same people way too much and not like branching out. I didn't really like people that much. I still hate people, like as a whole. I love the individual, not the society. But then came my junior and senior year at the other school I went to, and I kind of just opened up mainly in my senior year. My junior year was kind of like it was in my freshman and sophomore year. But then my senior year, I really got over the autism, mainly because I understood that I had it, and I understood what was going on with my mind. And I actually could take steps to talk to people and things like that. Oh, this commercial, it's about this little thing you put in your ear and it like sucks out the earwax and stuff, but it has a dude using a cotton swab. He's like, ah! He freaks out at it. I'm like, I have used cotton swabs before. I've never had a point where it's hurt and where I've had to scream about it. It's gonna be a busy rest of the month of my winter break. I've got Christmas, and I've got New Year's. And then other than that, I'm gonna start working again. I gotta go back and make that money and stuff. I'm not really excited for it because I know I'm just gonna be washing dishes at my place of work. I'm just exhausted right now physically. I don't know what I want to do. There's a lot of things I probably should be doing, and yet again, I don't want to be doing them. Like, for example, I need to edit and upload yesterday's video in addition to this video.
He played the guitar very poorly. He would just pick it up and act like he knew what he was doing, and he really didn't.
Derek's always been a big athlete.
I know. I'm so entertaining. I'm just yawning at the camera.
That wasn't Derek.
Try not to watch this TV show. I want to get a nice microphone. Like a snowball microphone and then like a spit shield. What are you looking at, dog?
I didn't have those abilities before.
I'm gonna go, you guys.
I never
I'll
played the piano.
talk to you guys later today. Peace.